Hey Capricorns, welcome to November 2018. So already two cards popped out for you guys, but really quickly want to talk about Venus retrograde, okay? So Venus has been in retrograde since October 6th and it will stay retrograde until about November 16th, 17th. Since it's the planet of love, beauty, resources like money and things that you spend your money on that makes you happy, relationships are going to be at the forefront this month, November, okay? Exes are going to come back in, past memories of exes, all that stuff is going to come back in to be serviced and to be reflected on. Definitely don't get back together with your ex because after Venus goes direct, you're going to be like, what the hell am I doing? So just want to let you guys know, yeah, Venus retrograde. The two cards that popped out for you guys for Capricorn for November 2018 is the Three of Cups, which is all about socializing, having fun, enjoying yourself. And then we have Temperance, which is all about moderation, so having patience and not pushing yourself too hard. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about finding your power balance. So what this means, Cap, is your fun and sociability will force you to take a little bit of a break when it comes to you finding your footing, when it comes to you finding your power again, when it comes to you feeling more stable. So just have fun, enjoy yourself, and you'll start to see that your power comes back in spades. Because one of the things with Capricorns is there's a level of melancholy, right? You guys are ruled by the planet Saturn, which is the authority planet, which is kind of like the teacher planet that tells us, you know, you can't do that. So Capricorn energy can be kind of a little bit wah, wah, a little bit kind of gloomy, and fun is hard to come by. Hopefully you have a different moon sign that brings in that fun, but a lot of the times the moon in Capricorn especially, it can be kind of difficult to just let loose. So this is where your power comes in play, where this month it's all about just letting loose, having fun, and not worrying about it, not worrying about the financial repercussions of enjoying yourself, not worrying about the emotional repercussions, because you do have a new frame of mind, new feelings surrounding the amount of giving, the emotional giving, and the power giving you have been doing for other people, okay? So let's see. So let's see what the theme of this reading is for Capricorn November 2018. The theme of this reading, Capricorn, is moving on from something. You're moving on from something when it comes to what you think about that thing. You're walking away, especially with two other people. So you and two other people in particular, you are now moving into clear sailings. Like it's been a rocky past, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of not knowing, a lot of indecision, a lot of fear, and scarcity as well. That is finally coming to an end. You're moving on to clearer times. However, although you know in your mind that you're moving forward, you can't help but be pulled back to the past. You can't help but still have those thoughts and feelings about the past circling around you. And your past is fighting hard to say, no, Capricorn, it's not clear sailing yet. Keep in mind what just happened. Keep in mind what happened in the past. Your past is fighting hard to be like, hey, it's not all rainbow and butterflies yet. There's still some work to be done. And that work is based on a partnership, and a partnership where you haven't made any forward movements. You haven't said, okay, this is what I realized. This is what's going on. You know now that you have to move on from something, but your past keeps pulling you back to this partnership saying you haven't moved on in this area. Okay. You haven't taken that next step in this area. And that is because of fear of judgment. That is because you feel like you can't. You feel like if you were to move forward, it's going to affect the power that you have within your family. It's going to affect the creations that you want to make, what you're nurturing, what you've established, what you've birthed. It's going to create changes within your sense of authority within your home and family. It's going to create changes within this fire sign that's so prominent in your life, a female fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this moving forward, Capricorn, is going to create a major transformation, which you are afraid of because transformations have been negative in the past for you. They've created a false sense of security that ended up getting you in a position that you are now feeling like you have to move on from, okay? But this reading is about this young earth sign. So a lot of the times when we have a young earth sign popping up in an earth sign reading, what it is it's your inner child. It's who you used to be, that past, your younger self. You had a lot of strength back then. You had strength that you realized was the key. You realized that your hard work and your contribution in the world was the key to you manifesting your desires and you manifesting wealth. You realized that it took your ego and you feeling like you could move forward and kind of take a knee and kind of kneel down and move forward in that aspect. That is what gave you that flight, is being able to say, yeah, I can put a knee down. I can take a rest. I can take a break here. I'm still going to move forward. So the obstacle and the aid to your inner child is another young energy, this young air sign. And this young air sign could also have been you as a child, the person who had all these dreams and, you know, had this fancy free ability to move forward and to say, I want to take a flight. I want to move forward and explore things. But subconsciously, you have this fear of failure. Subconsciously, you have this fear of changes when it comes to your power, when it comes to your resources. So subconsciously, there is this fear of lack, this fear of poverty, this fear of what change will do and how it will disrupt the peace when it comes to you moving forward. Because there is, you know, that fear of not knowing what's next, right? But you are just thinking about your reputation, Capricorn. You're thinking about how people view you, and that's why that fear comes in. Because a Capricorn, you guys ruled the 10th house, which is all about your authority, which is all about your career and your reputation, and that's mainly your main focus here. Okay, you right now, Capricorn, you have a new frame of mind about things. New frame of mind. Your inner child work, what you're doing when it comes to your inner child work, has completely changed your frame of mind. And that is why you want to move on from something, because you're feeling different about things. Your family and friends, there's this air sign in your family and friends. This person has one child, and this person is very larger than life. They're kind of like a bull in a china store, you know, where when it comes to your relationship with them, you feel like it's bless you. You feel like it's very, very delicate. You don't want to say something that's going to upset them. You don't want to say something that's going to scare them away. You definitely see this person as somebody has a great belief system, who's very strong-willed, probably has curly hair or very beautiful hair. What? That's different from yours. Hope and fear, Capricorn, is moving on with your power. So you want to move on from something with your power, but you fear it as well. The good thing, Capricorn, is the outcome of this reading is you're going to continue to focus on your reputation and how people view you and how you want to be viewed. And what that will bring is something new coming into your life. New, positive, great. It's going to feel like it came out of absolutely nowhere. Actually, it's going to feel like it came out of a very negative situation that you thought, you know, I didn't even want to get involved in that situation, but it ends up being something very positive and new. And with that newness, you're going to look at your life. You're going to look at your home and family and be like, okay, something is missing here. Something is fundamentally missing here. And with that, you're going to be able to move on with confidence. That moving on that we're talking about. You're not going to be able to feel like you're pulled back into the past and that you have to kind of keep this relationship, especially this partnership, where it is out of fear of moving forward. Focusing on your reputation, how you're being viewed, how you view others, how you view yourself, that will bring in something new, which will then allow you to take a very, very clear and objective look at your home and family, recognize what's missing, and then say, listen, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to stop living in this fear of poverty, this lack mentality, and you're going to say, I'm going to be able to move forward in a positive way. So Capricorn, that's all we have for you. As always, if you want a personalized reading that includes astrology and numerology, please send me an email. My email address is below. Have an amazing November. I will see you guys in December. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Bye, Capricorn. Love you guys.